do you want me to say?
Broken anvil. Good morning, Clayton.
Good morning.
Tell us about this guy you found yesterday.
So this older gentleman, probably in his 70s, has been off-grid completely. No food, no water, no heat, no electricity, and just completely the most positive person I've ever met in my whole life.
Yep.
We said, can we bring you food, water, stove, generator? He said, I don't need a generator. There's other people out here that need more than I do. Go take care of them first.
What did you say you've been living off of?
Berries and walnuts. Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah, super gangster.
Gangster.
Love them.
Yep.
Love them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Talk to the camera.
Okay. Also, this gentleman is sitting there making his own box culvert to get water off of his property so it'll drain properly. And we roll up to him, didn't really want to talk to us when we first got there. But as soon as we said we were with Grindstone Ministries, this gentleman perked up like as if somebody just gave him $1,000. And he was so happy to talk to us, see us, completely changed his whole attitude.
That's
and
awesome.
This was 3 hours away from base camp right now.
Wow. Long legs out here.
Yeah.
We got long legs out here.
The reach is very far.
Thank you, Clayton. Yep. The brand that the Bear Nation helped build and sustain. Bless y'all.
Stick through here, and this is the road. This is Highway 395. This is the road. Some of these people live 10 miles off of this road on a dirt trail. North Carolina side.
Poplar Community Center. Little Bird. Section to go out. You want to say hi or no? Copy. Alright. Go get stuff done.
So the one tattoo guy, he works for John?
Ish.
Okay.
I'll tell you about that. That's Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
They're homies. So you guys cut all this in?
Those guys cut it all in.
These guys cut it all in.
Yeah.
Our crews are locals, that's my question.
Nope. From Wisconsin and Maryland.
The Wisconsin crew that came and volunteered
Yeah.
with Grindstone.
That brought their truck loaded down with like 50,000 pounds of supplies,
Yep.
300 gallons of red diesel, and came in here and have wrecked what was wrecked
Yup.
out here.
That's amazing. It's a fair bit of saw work.
That's an
Homie.
understatement.
Yeah. It's a fair bit of saw work.
I'm a decent machine operator, but this is way beyond my saw capabilities.
I just need a 661 and a big track hoe.
Yeah.
I love it. Looks great. Well, I mean, this doesn't look great. This is the opposite of what great looks, but it could look.
Contextually speaking, it's pretty freaking rad.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Father has grown this from what it was to what it is. It's a beautiful thing. It's spirit driven. You know, like you said, you just felt the conviction to come out here and help, right? And do this, and serve. And, you know, in the mouths of 2 or 3, let a thing be established, right? And a multitude of counselors there is wisdom. Look at all these amazing people the Father has sent out here to do this stuff. And so, you need confirmation if it's the right thing to do. Well, just look to the left or the right, find somebody else with GSM best, you know? And so it's been humbling for me to be on this end of it, to see what the Father's done with it, and to also come out here and be wearing, you know, multi-camp kit and running radios and chainsaws and hard hats, men being men, but still loving their neighbor as themselves and still serving the Father. And, you know, it's not all soft-handed shit, you know? There's a time and a place for it, but there's also a time to do this. So, see how he swung it away from the top of the house down here? You can accomplish the same thing by notching it on this side, tensioning it this way, and then bumping on the back side, creep it over, hold it clear with the rope, and then just cut it off. So he's good, he understands the principles, but he's new. He hasn't learned the old guy tricks yet. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he's doing good. Tell him I appreciate him. I'm not knocking him. It's just Yep. Yep. Beautiful. So that's,
well, fuck me, right?
That's silt right through there. That used to be a little Barney barn, and then we've behind a convoy of 10-wheelers bringing in something. Their tarps are down, probably riprap or rock and dirt. I don't know if you guys know this on the other side of the camera, but silt is not structural. So you can see where they've plowed it out the side of the road. It's kind of like plowing snow. Belco over there in the buck.
Y'all see anything?
You can smell the brakes coming off these trucks. Dude. I bet you their maintenance department is stout around here.
Dude, look how vented it is down there. It's in the middle of the...
Yeah. The tracks are washed out down into the river down there.
We get the truck. Yeah, that would be a good place to get some food.
Oh no. You got a stoplight. That was unexpected in this situation.
Flip the switch, guys.
Wow.
What if it's just a stop forever?
No, there's a truck beyond it. I can see it.
I got a story for you when we're off camera. I'm taking these.
Sweet. And so, but I started taking them, and they help reduce inflammation, which with 20 bad vertebrae is a thing.
Yeah.
You want to go swimming? Yeah, look at that. There's a guardrail, a slightly used guardrail.
From what I understand, what we're on right now was built on this house.
Yeah.
This was not.
You can tell. So this is just one location and one holler on the side of one mountain. We've got some fairly large trees here that are down. This part's being suspended by what used to be the service drop from this power pole. They've been told 4 to 5 months before they get powered back. And there's also a large suspension here, which is a threat to life. Next rain, anything that's still hung up in there, and there's a lot of it, has the potential to wash down this way. And so we've got to remediate all of that. And then service entry, this is easy because it's single phase and just crimps. So just cut the crimps here on, you know, got a neutral here. There's the neutral, right? And then single phase, 240, cut those, insulate them, wrap them up really well, coil up the drop wire, put it back at the base of the pole, and then probably this weatherhead. The pipe for the weatherhead's good. The weatherhead cap itself is not good. And then the meter can, not so good. So, looking to replacing all that. So tell me about Avery County Airport.
Avery County Airport was told to me by a helicopter pilot that they were full of generators, chainsaws, food, water, clothes, pretty much heaters, gas, pretty much anything that was needed. They pulled him out yesterday, and he said that they were going to close that within the next probably 2 to 3 days, and that if anything was needed, that you could just go and ask for it.
So it's full, but they're not pushing it out into the
It's
communities.
full. Yeah, they were questioning him when he was loading his helicopter to bring it here.
Okay.
We had to actually give him a text message asking him what, you know, that he could bring, and he said he was having trouble getting it because they was questioning him on where it was going. They actually stopped up here, the first helicopter that came in, and they had another helicopter flying over and videoing the drop.
Okay. So it's full, but they're not sending anymore.
Exactly.
And we're in North Carolina.
Exactly.
That's what I needed to know.
All right, thank you.
Sir. Disaster Daisy. So the Avery County thing, the airport, there's a giant, it's hard to see, there's a giant stump out in the road, and so these guys are putting road cones out around it until we can go, until we can come back with a machine and move it. The Avery County thing sounds like a mismanagement of resources. It could be nefarious, but never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. It could just be mismanagement of resources. My question is, what happens when that airport that's filled with stuff that was designated for disaster relief and donated for disaster relief, where does it go? Because it's not getting pushed out into the communities. So who owns that warehouse? Who's responsible for that warehouse? What are they doing with it? That's what I want to know. Also, still need a haircut.